Is the Shriram Life Deferred Annuity Plan your ultimate solution for post-retirement income, or does it fall short of expectations? Let us find out through an in-depth analysis in this video. Hi, welcome to holisticinvestment.in. We help individual investors like you to make the right financial and investment decision to reach your financial goals in a more faster and smarter way. Now, before analyzing this policy, let us first understand what this policy is about. So this is a non-linked, non-participating individual general annuity savings plan. Some of the key features of the policy are: you get 4 annuity options to suit different financial needs. There are guaranteed annuity rates for a lifetime of steady income. You also have return of purchase price in case of terminal illness, and there is a choice between single life or joint life annuity option. And you have the option to boost your annuity payouts through top-up premiums and loyalty addition, and there is flexibility to modify your premium payment term and deferment period. And you have additional benefits like premium waiver and incentives for higher purchase prices. And it also has benefits like which differs based on if you are in the deferment period or if have passed the deferment period or not. And it also differs based on what kind of annuity plan option you have opted for. So if you want to know more about it in detail, you can refer to the policy brochure. Now let's move on to understanding the advantages of investing in this policy. So the death benefits can be received as a lump sum in installments or through annuitization. And the another advantage is the waiver of premium option available under joint life annuity plans, and there are loyalty additions, which is a percentage of your base annuity added provided all your premiums are fully paid before the first annuity payout. You have the flexibility to extend or reduce the deferred period and premium payment term, and you have the choice of premium payment and annuity frequency to suit your individual preferences. And you have the option to enhance your annuity payouts through top-up premiums, and there are incentives for higher purchase prices to maximize your returns. These are some advantages. The disadvantages are your annuity income is fully taxable as per the applicable tax law, and there are surrender and loan options available only under specific annuity plans, and there is no annual increase in annuity payouts to offset inflation. So these are some drawbacks that you need to keep in your mind before deciding to invest in it. Now, as we have a basic understanding of this policy, let us now move on to the analysis part of the video, where we are going to calculate the internal rate of return using the figures mentioned in the policy brochure, because evaluating the cash flows alone isn't sufficient to determine the best plan and if it is even sustainable to give us a return. That's where we are going to calculate the IRR of this policy. So for calculation purpose, let us assume that a 40-year-old male investing 1 lakh annually in this plan for 10 years with a deferment period of another 10 years. So he has opted for the option 2, annuity payable for life with a return of purchase price upon death or terminal illness. So assuming a life expectancy of 85 years, he receives an annual annuity of 82,803 rupees, and the purchase price is refunded at the age of 85. So the resulting IRR is 3.58% as per the policy's maturity calculator, which is lower than returns from traditional debt instruments. Additionally, the investment remains locked in, with surrender permitted only under specific conditions after the deferment period. So the key disadvantages of this plan are low returns, a fixed annuity without inflation adjustments, and limited liquidity due to the fund lock. So now, as we have a basic understanding that this policy is not giving us a desirable outcome that we need, we are going to take a more efficient approach to separate insurance and investment rather than combining them in a single product, and we are going to use the same premium that we used to purchase this policy to allocate it efficiently in separate components of insurance and investment. So for insurance purpose, we have opted to purchase a pure term life insurance policy with a 12.5 lakh sum assured, which costs 15,400 rupees annual premium for a 20-year policy term with a 10-year premium payment period. For investment, the remaining 84,600 rupees per year is invested separately based on risk preference. So this budget in Shriram policy, we were paying 1 lakh for premium. So here it was allocated to insurance and investment accordingly. Like for insurance, we are going to pay 15,400 rupees annual premium, and from that the remaining 84,600 rupees is going to be invested separately. So equity investments suit high risk investor, while debt investments are better for risk averse individuals like conservative investors. So the accumulated corpus in an ELSS fund grows to 51.64 lakhs after 20 years. After deducting capital gains tax, the post-tax corpus is 46.40 lakh. If you want to know how the ELSS tax is calculated, we have presented a tabular column on the screen for you, so you can refer to that. This corpus is invested in an instrument offering 7% annual return, generating an annuity-like cash flow. With an annual withdrawal of 82,803 rupees until the age of 85, a 2 crore corpus remains. So the IRR for this approach is 8.34%, significantly higher than the deferred annuity plan. So the key advantages are, first of all, you get inflation protection. You can increase your annual withdrawals to keep up with the rising cost. Number two, liquidity and flexibility. You get full access to the corpus for emergencies or adjusted withdrawals based on your needs. So these benefits are missing in this policy, making the alternative investment a more strategic and rewarding choice. So what is the final verdict on this policy? Is the Shriram Life Deferred Annuity Plan worth investing or not? This policy is designed to provide a steady lifetime income with features like single or limited premium payment options, return or no return of premium, and single or joint life coverage. However, despite committing your savings during the premium payment term and waiting through the deferment period, annuity payout remains modest. So while lifetime income is a key advantage, it shouldn't be the only factor in choosing this plan. A closer analysis reveals that its returns are lower than traditional debt instruments, so making it less effective for building a strong retirement corpus, and it also has a high agent commission. So the key drawbacks of this policy is, first of all, the lack of liquidity. Your funds are locked in with limited flexibility, and second of all, no inflation protection. The annuity remains fixed, reducing your purchasing power over time. So retirement planning should be personalized, as it is not a one size fits all approach. Instead of relying solely on an annuity plan, consider diversified investments that generate inflation adjusted income throughout retirement. Building a nest egg for retirement is a crucial financial goal.
You can definitely check out the blog post we have posted on our website through the link in the description. And if you want to gain more professional guidance through a professional financial planner, you can choose to book a one-on-one complimentary consultation with one of our professional financial planner through the link in the description. Also, if you want to gain more investment and financial insights through the leading experts in the finance industry, we also conduct regularly free live webinars through which you can register and gain these insights. The link is in the description. Also, if you like this video, definitely hit like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can come up with more such financially beneficial content for you. Thank you for watching.